Going to serve again. It'll be Levi Nutma. Nutma putting it up. Nice serve by him. Cull digs it and comes up to get a set from Scheidel. And a lift hold.
That's all Jasmin Cull, though, coming out of nowhere with that great power, flying in unseen, showing why he was the CCAA Player of the Year last year.
Scheidel serves it in for Mohawk. Powerful serve. Nutma digs that. Chris Webb punches it over the block of Mohawk. Watson from the backcourt. It's out of bounds. Hard set for Watson to take advantage of there, so it's 9-8 from over in the first set of this match. The winner of this going on to play in the gold medal match tomorrow. And won't that be quite the spectacle? 96.9 FM Radio Humber. I'm Justin Ward here with Joe Poe giving you the game. Mount Royal picks up a point as Cull slides forward but misses the ball. So Chris Webb now going back to serve for the Cougars, and it's 9-9 now here in the first set. Chris Webb up and over, that's dug up by Lowe. Nice cross-court set, and off the block, Lowe makes a diving dig. Snewless to Cull. Cull with a nice spike, partially off the block there of Mount Royal. Lenore gets it into the backcourt. Lowe digs that up, and Watson from the right side puts one right into the block of Jason DeRocco. Great job by Jason to get up in time. And these teams are gonna be neck and neck all match. I can feel it.
Jason DeRocco coming into today had two huge blocks last night in Mount Royal's win against the Humber Hawks.
Chris Webb waiting for his team to set up, getting a word from their head coach. Sean Skye over to Mohawk. Scheidel gets it, and a nice play there by Mount Royal as they block out Ian Cameron for the Mountaineers. Chris Webb will get 11-9 now. The Cougars getting a little bit away from these Mountaineers. Up and over for Webb, an easy serve. Scheidel bumps it up. Snewless, instead of setting, lifts it over, alters the path of the ball on the right side. So Mohawk grabbed the serve and the point. And Ian Cameron going back now to serve for the Mountaineers.
Ian Cameron had 5 aces this year for Mohawk in the OCAA regular season, so he knows how to put the ball in play.
Nice serve from Ian Cameron, and then the Mount Royal Cougar back. A nice kill by Jason DeRocco over on the left side. And now the Cougars leading by 2 here at the CCAA Men's Volleyball Nationals at Humber College. I'm Justin Ward alongside Joe Poe giving you the play-by-play as Alan Meek gets set to serve for the Cougars. Up it goes. Nice serve by him into the bump of Lowe. Snewless sets, and a great job by Pavelchuk, but Mount Royal recovers. It'll be a free ball over to Mount Royal. Lowe sets Snewless. Good job by Pavelchuk to put the pressure on Mount Royal, but they return fire. That goes up in the middle of the net. Snewless sets Cull. This time, unfortunately for Mount Royal, Alan Meek just can't handle Cull's power. So 12-11 for Mount Royal, but they're seeing that lead dwindle. And now Snewless comes up to serve it in.
What a huge play by Jasmin Cull there. Led the league with 148 kills this year, so adding to his illustrious total.
Serves it in. Scheidel bumps it up. Cull on the left side again. And that's called out of bounds. The good thing about Cull, I guess, you know, he really plays that fine line of in and out, which makes your opposing team hesitate. This time he gets it wrong, unfortunately for the Mountaineers. Jason DeRocco getting ready to serve for the Mount Royal Cougars out from Alberta, my mistake. 13-11 now for this Albertan team. It's served in, and a bad reception there from Scheidel. Kind of gives a bit of a freebie, but it was a serve by Jason DeRocco.
Has people up in the lounge in the Athletics Center diving out, even though there's a pane of glass in between them. That's how hot that shot was. It went off of the Mohawk player and out of play. So Mount Royal really coming to play tonight. I've been impressed with how far they've come out. They took the bit of adversity that Mohawk threw at them early on in the first set and now is in control. Jasmin Cull, though, is showing why he was that CCAA Player of the Year. 3 points already and can only wait till every time that he gets them. He's on the court. It's almost as if he's saying to the other team, his eyes are saying, please give me the ball. Hit the ball to me because I will ram it down your throat.
And that's what happens when you get quality players out here at the CCAA Men's Volleyball Nationals. I mean, they've all come from all over the country, all of them honored to be here, and all the staff running this event honored to have them. And it's a great atmosphere to be in. If you love sports, if you love volleyball, you should be down here, or you should be listening on 96.9 FM Radio Humber, or watching online at athletics.humber.ca. And both teams coming back on the court after a timeout called. Mount Royal will start off with the serve. It'll be Jason DeRocco again, who's been serving quite well in this match. Jason DeRocco double dribbles the ball off the sport court a little bit as the teams prepare. DeRocco up and over, great serve. That's bumped up by low for the Mountaineers. Sets Watson out on the left, into the block, and Mohawk retains it. Cull on the right this time, that goes over the block. And the Cougars set something up. Great play there by Alan Meek. Up on the right, nice set too by his teammate. So it's 15-11, and the Mountaineers find themselves down by 4 here in the first set.
And Mohawk gonna wanna stop the bleeding here. We've seen teams at this point, that 2 or 3 point lead quickly grows to 4 or 5, and then before you know it, 5 is 7 or 8.
Jason DeRocco with another great serve. Low bumps that up. Snewless sets Steve Pavlicek, and the Mountaineers refusing to go down more than 4 so far in this match. Cull going back now to serve it in, yet to get an ace.
Pavlicek.
He got one right off the bat of this tournament. Let's see if he can do it again. No, this Mount Royal team's too good, but it was barely kept in off a bump. Free ball should have been given to the Mountaineers, but a net.
I was just going to say, Steve Pavlicek, 20 points last night. Jasmin Cull, 22. This Mohawk team, their first 2 loaded with offense. Adam Sheedle, a distant third with 8.
Cull with a great serve. So far, the Cougars dealing with it well, and Nutma just can't get that ball under control as he gets it up over the net on the left, and a timeout called now by the Mount Royal Cougars as they've seen their 4-point lead dwindle down to 1.
Jasmin Cull with an absolute howitzer cannon for a right arm, letting unleash on absolutely anything and everything in his pass, doing so well, but I've been surprised and impressed with how well Mount Royal has adjusted to his serves. They back up a little bit, and as you say, Justin, soften their hands, bring it in a little bit. Still a hot shot to handle, but because they're cushioning it, they're really taking a lot of power off, and after that first ace, they've done a great job taking away that serving and sending it back.
96.9 FM Radio Humber, you're listening to the CCAA Men's Volleyball Nationals here at Humber College. We got the best from the east to the west, all the way from British Columbia, all the way out to Nova Scotia.
That we have, and whether you are from a school like Okanagan or Malaspina, or if you're from King's College, which is out in New Brunswick, it is just a great tournament to be in. It's a great atmosphere, and been an absolute pleasure to call. We continue to call it. We'll be with you all the way until 9:30 or 10 o'clock tomorrow night when we find out who is the best CCA team of the year.
Cull getting ready to serve it in for the Mountaineers. CCAA Player of the Year here at this tournament. How appropriate. He's getting ready to put it in. 14 is what Mohawk is at, 15 for the Cougars. Low bumps it up. Snewless, front court. Cull comes forward and puts it. A net violation there called on Mount Royal Cougars. 15-15, and a substitution taking place there. Andrew Visser coming in for Levi Nutma.
You know what? It's too bad that Jim Bialek or Doug Fox wasn't able to get a hold of a radar gun.
Yeah. Cull up and over to the center of the Cougars. Big play, Meek. Low bumps that up. Great job by him. Snewless goes to Cull. Cull tips it over the block of Mount Royal. Up on the right side, Alan Meek returns the favor, and Scheidel puts it into the block. Oh my, for a second there, it looked like Steve Pavlicek for the Mountaineers teleported to the ground. That's what it looked like anyway. It was such a fast movement to try and keep that play alive, but it was no good, as after that, Lowe tried to get a hold of it. He couldn't, out the back. 16-15 here in the first set for the Mount Royal